Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Out there, great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And here's the handoff. He stopped him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield, worried about that quarterback. He's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, backs they have here now on this roster. There are just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Well, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the wideout goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Clemson, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of it. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Let's it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
First down and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Sun Devils pick up enough for a first down. To throw, it's Levitt. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Looks right for a quick completion. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
You know what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up the reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. A new set of downs after that completion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They finally bring him down, but the offense set it now. First down from the 15.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense.
Touchdown, Arizona State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run or the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now, the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's past the marker and still going. He bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Looking to scramble. Gets into space at the 50. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass is incomplete to wrap up an eventful first quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Turns it loose downfield. Nice catch.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab, a chance to score.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Levitt. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
A completion makes it 2nd down. On the run, it's Brown. Crosses the 45. They finally make the stop right near midfield on the first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big hit at the end, but even with a fresh set of downs.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Caught near the sticks. It's Udo. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Sun Devils will line up here on 1st down and goal. Send the back in motion. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets home.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. So one huge play has flipped things quickly. Now let's see if this offense can take advantage of this scoring chance. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks off the defender.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. First and goal, handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here's a handoff testing in the middle. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanted to make an adjustment for this critical down. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just get rid of it.
Really good decision here by the quarterback. He ran through his primary target, wasn't there, threw it away to prevent the sack and keep them in field goal range. Smart play.
So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. This will likely be the last play of the half. The DB's backing off from the line now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they get him down on what will be the final play of this first half. Heather's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Levitt. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Pass caught. Second down now. They'll try the ground game here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris Smith, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
They're going to run it. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He finds his man. Brings toward the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. And that will give them the lead now. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Klubnik. Throws to the tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Here comes a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Boy, this is every defense's worst nightmare. They have everything covered downfield. The quarterback just has given up on the play, checks it down to the back. Instead of rallying to the football to keep him short of the first down, he is so elusive, he picks up first down yards.
The pass rush closing in. The receiver snags it. It's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
To the air. It's Klubnik. He's running out of time here. Zero running route. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Runners all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
BAT puts him up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Arizona State, 21.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now at 25. The back's got it. Running with purpose. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the second down play. On the ground, it's Brown. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. The running back here on a direct snap. Breaks free. He's in the clear. The 30. Past the 20. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
It's now second and goal.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Dropping back. It's Levitt. He's got it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. They couldn't stop him there. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
additional play before the end of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Of the quarter, the offense has a first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Oh, he makes the catch. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's a shotgun run call. And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Makes the catch. It's Moss. Into space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Sun Devils getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage. Allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. Swung with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
So behind the 6, 2nd and long from their 14. Looking for a receiver. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. On the move now. Quick throw, testing the middle.
Oh, what a grab!
Now here he goes. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Makes the grab. It's Williams.
He plays zone coverage, and the quarterback is patient. This is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. And he just throws it away.
I mean, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
He hands it off from the gun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Catch made on the right side. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. The offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. QB keeps it himself. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
The pocket breaking down. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down. Game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
And a great game comes down to this. Time for one final play. And they've got to get it in the end zone for the score with a shot to win the game.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
4th down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete. The final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. Of course, course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around.